In this video, we'll be simplifying expressions. What is an expression? It's just a math sentence where the terms are the parts of the problem or the expression that are being added or subtracted. So we have terms negative 4, positive 2x, negative 6, positive 4y, negative 7x, and positive 9. So the terms are the parts of the expression that are being added or subtracted. In the expression, we can have like terms, the ones that have the same variable. So the terms multiplied by the same variable are called like or alike. They're the same kind. So if they have the same x variable and we look at the expression, I will highlight them. So positive 2x and negative 7x, including the sign. So plus 2x is positive 2x and minus 7y is negative 7x, I'm sorry, is negative 7x with the sign in front. So the like terms are positive 2x and negative 7x. They are the terms that are multiplied by the same variable. That makes them alike. If they have a y variable, so let's say by looking at my expression, I see this positive 4 multiplied by y. So positive 4y. That is my y term. Okay, so that is the only one that has a y. If I had another one, that would have been, let's say, something like 3y, negative 2y. They would have been alike to each other. But in this expression, I only have a y term, which is positive 4y, and that's it. Then we have numbers by themselves. Those are called constants. So constants are numbers that are not multiplied by any variable. Negative 4, negative 6, and positive 9. So my constants, again, have signs in front of them. So that would be negative 4, negative 6, and positive 9. Those are called constants. They don't have a variable multiplied. So this is really, really important to remember. To simplify expressions, we will combine, that means add or subtract, the like terms only. So in other words, to simplify the expression, we can add or subtract only the same kind. We cannot add an x term with a y term, or we cannot add an x term with a constant. They're not the same kind. So only the same kind can be combined. So I'll use the same expression and I'm going to collect my x terms first. So I have positive 2x and negative 7x. When we start simplifying, we rewrite the expression first, lining up the like terms in alphabetical order, then we add or subtract them. So in XYZ, ABC order means alphabetical. Constants are always at the end of the expression. So the variables go in alphabetical order, constants to the end. So that said, my x terms go first, positive 2x minus 7x. Then the y, my y term plus 4y. So we have plus 4y. Regrouping, constants are my negative 4, negative 6, and positive 9. So I have three constants and they go to the end of the problem in any order. So I'll just pick them up in order as they go. Negative 4, negative 6, and positive 9. So to simplify the expression, we regroup the terms by collecting the like terms. So we have two x terms that can be combined together. Then we have our y term by itself, so that one will stay alone and not be combined with anything. Then we have the three constants that are going to be combined with each other, means added or subtracted. So we can combine like terms only. 2 and 7 are multiplied by x. So positive 2 minus 7. Positive 2 minus 7, we combine the coefficients and keep the x. So positive 2 minus 7, different sign, subtract, keep the sign of the bigger number. That will be negative 5x. Then bring down the 4y because it is all alone and it has nothing to be combined with. Then we have these three terms that need to be combined. So negative 4 with negative 6 is negative 10. Negative 10 plus 9 will be negative 1. This is my simplified expression. This is my final answer. So this is, again, done. This is the simplified expression. So this is final answer. You cannot do anything anymore to this expression. To simplify an expression means you combine the like terms and that's it. Done. So let's look at a few examples. 8. 8 is a constant and it is positive. Every number or term has a sign. So plus 8. Negative 3x is the next term, and then plus 4 is a constant. So I have my x term that has to go first, negative 3x when I rewrite the problem. Then I have my constants, positive 8 and positive 4. So this is really important to make sure that you put a sign in front of the term because when you regroup them, you can't just have an 8 with no sign. It has to be an addition showing or a plus. So you have to have that sign visible. So plus 8 plus 4 go to the end. And then we simplify by combining the same kind. So in other words, just the constants and the negative 3x will be all alone. So we'll bring it down to the final answer. So that would be negative 3x come down, and then 8 positive and 4 positive together will be plus 12. And this is your simplified answer. That's it. There is no way you can combine negative 3x plus 12. They're not like terms. We cannot add them. That's why we separate them. We regroup by like terms only and only combine the like terms. So let's look at another example. I have 6, which is positive, which means plus 6. Then I have positive 2x and negative 5x that are my x terms that will be combined together. Positive 6 is the constant, and that has to go to the end of the problem. So when I rewrite this problem, I have positive 2x minus 5x will be combined together because they are like terms. Plus 6 will be going to the end of the problem because constants always go to the end. So these two x terms will be combined. Constant goes to the end. Well, positive and negative, different signs subtract. Subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. Negative 3x plus 6 just comes down and we stop. The problem is done. It is simplified. We have the like terms combined. Let's see the next one. So we have x terms, y, and constant. So this expression needs to be reorganized by like terms. Alphabetically, x comes first, then the y, and then the constant. So color coding is helpful. We can also underline, and I'll show in the next example how else you can mark up the terms if you don't have colors or just prefer to make it different, look different. So I have negative and positive 5x terms. I write those first. Negative 3x plus 5x. See, they have the same variable attached to them. They make like terms. They look alike. Then the plus 4y is different, and the minus 3 is the constant. So we combine like terms. Negative 3x plus 5x, that will be 2x, and then plus 4y comes down, and minus 3 comes down because they don't have anything else to be combined with. Done. X terms are combined, the y was by itself, and the constant was by itself. The expression is organized in alphabetical order with a constant at the end. So let's say we have this next expression, and I need to pick up my like terms. So I have positive 2x and negative 6x. I can underline those with one line. Then I have the y term, so I can underline it with two lines, showing it's different. And then I like to circle my constants. And those will be going to the end of the expression. So first, one line, go the x terms. Then second, two lines is the y term. And then the circles are at the end constants. So that's how I would do it without colors. I would mark them up just so I know that I noticed all of them and I don't forget about any of them. So I have positive 2x with negative 6x have to be combined together. Minus 2y is by itself, and then negative 4 with negative 1 will be combined together. Okay, so that's my symbol showing that they have to be included or combined together. So 2 and negative 6, we combine the coefficients. That is different sign subtract. Keep the sign of the bigger number, negative 4x. Bring down the 2y and then combine negative with negative. Add the numbers. Keep the sign, negative 5. Done. We are at the end. Simplified expression. Nothing else can be done. So we regroup by like terms in order to combine the like terms, and that's it. There is nothing else that can be done. So let's have another one. Y. This is a term that has a sign, plus, so it's a positive. And how many y's is that if it's just a y? Because in front of the variables, we always see a coefficient, a number. So we see usually 2x, 3x, 4y, 5y, but we never see a number if there is a single variable. That means it's a 1y. Okay, so is that multiplicative identity? 1 times y is the same y, and it's hiding. So right here, when you have this term y, that implies 1y, positive 1y. So let's collect the like terms. So one line, x terms, two lines because they go second in line, y terms, and circle the constant. Rewrite the expression by collecting the like terms in alphabetical order. So negative 4x plus 2x are alike. They will be combined together. Then positive 1y minus 3y will be combined together. Positive 5 is the constant that will go to the end of the problem. It's all alone, so it will stay alone. Different sign, subtract, keep the sign of the bigger number. Negative 2x different sign, plus minus, so positive 1 with negative 3, subtract, keep the sign of the bigger number, 2y, and then plus 5, and we are done. The expression is simplified because the like terms are combined, and there is nothing else you can do. Next example. So attention to details. Remember, a variable that has no number actually has a hidden number. So when you see an x, that's a 1x. So positive 1x. Minus 6, and then you have plus 8x or positive 8x. And then you have this double sign. So every time you have a double sign, remember to rewrite the problem using single. So that's a plus 6 or positive 6. Minus minus makes a plus. Two of the same kind, negative times negative is positive, same plus. So x terms go first. Then we have two constants. And when we rewrite it, we're going to use plus 6, okay? So plus 6. So we have negative 6 and again plus 6. We're using that single sign. Let's clean this up and write it organized. So positive 1x plus 8x are going to be combined together. Negative 6 and then again plus one sign only, 6 will be combined together. 1 plus 8, that's 9. So 9x, don't forget the variable. We add the coefficients and we save the variable. And then what happens here? Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Well, anything plus 0 is going to be the same thing. So 9x plus 0 will be just 9x. So this expression simplifies to just 9x. Even at this point right here, when you had negative 6 plus 6, you can just cross them out, and here's your answer, 9x, right away. In steps, negative 6 plus 6 is 0. We can add 0 to anything. It's the same thing, resulting to 9x at the end. So let's look at those double signs again. First term is 4. That means positive 4. Second term is minus minus 2d, which means plus d. So we need to make sure we replace double sign to a single. Minus 4 is your constant, and then you have this minus 7d. The variable in this expression is d. That will go first. So positive 2d. Again, I'm replacing my double signs to single, and I'm using positive minus 7d. D terms will be combined. Constants plus 4. So you see it's important to put that plus in front. Every term has a sign. If it's invisible, make it visible so we can use it. So we have positive 4 and then negative 4. So I'm using the expression one more time to show that if I have same number with different signs, they cancel each other. And the final answer here will be just negative 5d. You can record that in one step. Positive, negative 4 cancel each other. Combining 2d minus 7d is negative 7d. And that's your simplified expression. Let's see the last one. So negative t. How many t's are here? Negative 1t. It's not 2t, it's not 3t, it's not 4t. It's 1. So that hidden coefficient, once it's invisible, make sure you make it visible. Then we have positive 5n, negative 2n, and then negative 5t. So we have two n terms and two t terms. Which one goes first? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So in alphabetical order, we have the n terms first. Positive 5n minus 2n. They have to be first because they come first in the alphabet. Minus 1t minus 5t are the two terms that have t's, and we don't have any constants, and that's fine. We only have n terms and t terms. So we combine the same kind, and that's positive, negative. Again, subtract, keep the sign of the bigger number. That will be positive 3n. And then negative and negative. Same sign, add the numbers, keep the sign. Negative 6t. N terms combined, t terms combined. Here's your simplified expression. Positive 3n minus 6t. Done. The expression is simplified. The like terms are combined. There is nothing else you can do.